Hi, Reggie back speaking about healing America's narratives, the feminine, the masculine, and our collective national shadow. We're still speaking about the current state of the United States Congress in this October 2023 specific timeframe in the larger context in this third decade of the 21st century. I want to stay with this idea of the dangers of a group-centric, an unhealthy group-centric developmental perspective. Again, the shorthand for developmental perspectives that we're using in the book and in these conversations are me-centric, us-centric or group-centric, all of us-centric, meaning humans, and all that is centric, meaning I identify with, use your own language, the universe, the planet, creation, whatever. But, I'm connected with all of that. I'm part of it, not an observer of it. And all of those can be healthy or unhealthy. Perhaps all of us centric doesn't have an unhealthy iteration, but I believe it does, but that's not what we want to talk about today. So I came upon yesterday, there was a talk from the floor of the United States Senate by Bernie Sanders, who's a senator from Vermont, one of the senators from Vermont. And he was speaking about the Israeli-Palestinian conflict now based on the terrorist act of earlier in October by Hamas against Israel, and then Israel's retaliation and ongoing war right now, really, between these two groups. And Senator Sanders' articulation on the floor of the Senate transcends that unhealthy us versus them group-centric view and speaks to our greater humanity, that which we all share. And he doesn't sidestep the actual issues of the horrific slaughter, rape, injury deliberately perpetrated by Hamas on civilians in Israel, and Israel's right to defend itself, and then Israel's bombing of Gaza, which has killed, over 1,000 civilians already. So he doesn't sidestep those issues, but he gets to the point where he basically pleads with Israel, with Hamas, with Egypt, which borders Gaza, and with the United States and other world powers to let aid in order to help the Palestinian civilians who didn't ask for this. So I'm going to share my screen just for a second so you can see the particular YouTube site where the speech is available. It's from October 19th, 2023. It's actually put up by Bernie Sanders' own senatorial platform. The last couple of digits in the YouTube address are capital F, lowercase I, 1, lowercase o, capital U, but it's pretty easy to find if you search for Bernie Sanders, October 19th, 2023. It's worth the 6.5 minutes listening to him because he articulates, he gives you a real clear example of that recognition of us versus them. Not that everybody is equally innocent or guilty. He gets really clear on that. And then he speaks to the larger perspective of human beings who are suffering on both sides, and I would say, imperative for the larger world population, including Palestinians and Israelis, to allow aid in a way that does not support terrorism, but that helps the people of, specifically of Gaza and of Israel. Again, we're speaking here about developmental perspectives and how Bernie Sanders makes, and he's done this before. I mean, his advocacy for healthcare for all is part of that same perspective. So again, thank you for tuning in. Things seem to be getting worse, not better on our planet. Not they don't seem to be, they are getting worse, not better. And we need sane, kind, compassionate, competent, knowledgeable, articulate voices to move against those who want to tear us apart, those who want to pit us against them. And I appreciate you getting involved in this. Thank you.